UC Berkeley professor under fire for telling students to get out of California's Bay Area if they want a girlfriend. This guy is just spitting straight facts, man. I don't get what the problem is. This is all truth. So, a California professor is under fire for allegedly telling a student not to have a girlfriend from around campus because of the stark differences between women in and out of the Bay Area. Yeah, women in the Bay Area probably have penises. You may want to watch out for that. Jonathan Shuchuk, a computer science professor at UC Berkeley. Oh, there we go. He was a true nerd. He was a computer geek. No wonder he's able to be based and make sense. I made the shocking comments in online discussion board in response to one of his students looking for advice on dating in the area and finding work in the field. If you want a girlfriend, get out of the Bay Area. Almost everywhere else on the planet is better for that. I'm not kidding at all. Shuchek reportedly said, according to screenshots and comments posted on social media. Now, why is this a problem? If this happened the other way around, if some female professor was saying, oh, yeah, the men in this area suck, go somewhere else, you think she'd be having any trouble? Probably not. But this dude says it, and it's suddenly a problem. Why? Well, rhetorical question. We know why. Now, you'll be shocked by the stark differences in behavior of women in places where women are plentiful versus their behavior when within artillery distance of San Jose and San Francisco. No, see, that is actually just smart. That's supply and demand. If you're looking for women in an area where supply is low but demand is high, those women will be extremely picky because they can be. They know they're in demand. They don't need you. You need them. If things don't work out with you, they could have a new boyfriend before the night's done. Yeah, just simple economics, man. So several students immediately called out the CS 189 discussion thread, an introductory course that had turned into an informal dating advice chat. So with all due respect, I don't think it's very appropriate for a classroom discussion board, let alone at all, one student replied. That is either a mangina trying to get his pee-pee touched or a whammons. Now, this conversation is entirely inappropriate for a forum intended for learning. He's trying to teach you something. If you'd quit whining and pay attention, it could actually help you. Whether you're a man or a woman, this is actually useful to know. If you're a man, obviously it's good advice. If you're a woman, you may have to stop and think, like, why do men see us this way? Yeah, tones of misogyny as a woman taking this class. I'm shocked by this thread as well as by the professor's engagement. Yeah, that's the point where the professor should have said, oh, don't worry, I'll help you transfer to another class. Guess what? I don't want you here either. You don't want to be here? I don't want you here. Hard agree as a TA. If I said this, I would be rightfully fired. Yeah. See, this is why you have like no openly based people in Berkeley. Because like this guy, I doubt he's going to be there for very long. So this is most likely going to cost him his job. And on the way out, yeah, he could be like, see, this is just proving my point. Yeah, I should have said this off campus. So the chairs of the university's electrical engineering and computer science departments met with the indoctrinator, seemingly prompting him to apologize. Oh, goddamn. Yep, that's the end for him then. So these far left lunatics are never going to respect him anyway. And those who would have respected him now lost it because he apologized. Even if he keeps his job, it's not going to be for very long. They're most likely going to be driving him to quit. I apologize for my reply, which has caused bad feelings I did not intend. So regarding my reply to anonymous Nat, I did not mean to convey any disrespect for women or anyone else, nor blame the blameless. I value all my students. I'm sorry for my words and how it made many of you feel. Why'd you have to cuck out right there at the end? You were based. I hope you understand my comment was motivated by sympathy and a desire to help students. Yeah. Now that right there, he's trying to sneak in a little bit. Like, see, I was only trying to help. Like, look at what's happening to me. You see what's happening to me? If you don't want this to happen to you, Heed my advice. Life is hard sometimes. I feel for all of you who are having a rough time for whatever reason. Things get better, and it starts with empathy for each other. If only someone had empathy for him. Yeah, notice that all the people that talk about tolerance never have tolerance for anyone else. They talk about empathy, yet they have no empathy for anyone else. They only want everyone to have tolerance and empathy for them, but they have none for anyone else. So UC Berkeley officials deemed Sawchuk's original response as offensive. So the comment was hurtful and threatening to students, particularly women in its class and beyond. Threatening, threatening. So telling people, oh, go somewhere else if you want a girlfriend, that's threatening. Well, then again, these are the same lunatics that keep saying stuff like words are literally violence. We strive to foster a supportive, inclusive environment for all of our students, except for those who might agree with this guy. And we invite everyone to continue to engage with us as we work to improve the climate of our community. If anyone legitimately tried to improve things, you would treat them like this guy. So former and current students of the embattled professor claim it isn't the first time he's made offensive, misogynistic comments. A junior at a school has said she avoided taking a class with Shuchuk because she was uncomfortable based on prior conduct she heard about, along with a transphobic joke on his website. What the hell is this dude still doing at Berkeley? Why are you dealing with these clowns? Like, man, you would be so much better off on your own. So last May, UC Berkeley professor apologized after claiming to be Native American all her life and breaking the trust she had with Native Americans. Oh, another Rachel Dolezal, huh? Wow, Berkeley seems to have a lot of those. So Elizabeth Hoover, a white associate professor who in the environmental soil and policy management department at UC Berkeley, said she incorrectly identified herself as on incomplete information, according to a statement on her personal site. No, you know what it probably was? She probably just ticked the minority check boxes on a survey so she didn't get discriminated against for just being white. That's most likely what happened if I were to guess. So she saw that all these minorities get special treatment and while she'd be discriminated against. So she decided, you know what? I'll pull an Elizabeth Warren and I'll just say I'm like 1024th Native American. That if I were to guess, I think that's what happened.